Hello everyone and welcome back to Lizzie in Disneyland. Today is a very exciting video as it is a collaboration with Hannah over at Disney in Spring. Today we are going to be showing you our Disney bag collection. Now before I begin, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and subscribe to Hannah's as well. I'm going to leave you a link to her video below so that you can go and check out her side of our collaboration. As always, I'm going to put a counter in the corner so that you can see how many bags I have accumulated. I'm going to start with one of my biggest bags, as what I usually do to store these bags is put them all inside each other. So the first bag is this Tangled The Series wheeled bag. I did think I'd be able to take it to California last year, but unfortunately it is just a little bit bigger than the cabin bag specifications for Virgin. I'm not sure if it's the same for all of them, but unfortunately I couldn't use this as my hand luggage with Virgin last year. It's really handy though. It has two large handles and in there it's got a longer handle as well to pull it along. There are two massive pockets on the side and then there's the big compartment. I did really want to take this away with me, so I think it's going to be better for when we go away within the UK. I really love this print as there's a lot of Rapunzel and Pascal and I'm loving the colours, but mainly because I can't take it on holiday, it just houses my smaller bags. The next bag I'm going to show you is my Minnie Mouse bag. I got this from Disneyland Paris quite a few years ago and I use it a lot for work. It only closes by a button, so I don't think it's safe enough to take out shopping or anything, but there is a zip pocket that I put the most important things in. But I really love it, it's a good size and I've got a lot of use out of it. Next is my Danielle Nicole bag that you saw in the thumbnail. This is just a standard handbag. It fits my phone and my purse perfectly. It's got a short chain and leather strap and I just love that it's a book. It's one of my favourite bags ever. Next you've got the Primark red Mickey handbag that has two different zips. I haven't used this a lot, but I mainly bought it because it matches my car. I really love the design and you're going to see in a second I also have it in the backpack. So this is the backpack. I've used this quite a lot for work. As I said, it matches my car, so I really like getting into my car with a bag that matches my car. So it has a pocket at the front and a little pocket to keep things safe inside as well. I think Primark bags are really affordable and for me personally they last me a long time. Another luggage style bag I have is this Princess gym bag, I think it's meant to be. I have taken it away on some Disney trips because it folds up really easily to go into your luggage, so I think we will probably use this for Tokyo this year. As you can see, it's got some of the princesses on it and I really love the detailing. Next is my Up cosmetic bag set. I'm not going to show you all my cosmetic bags, I'm just showing you this one because I do intend on using this as a normal bag at Disneyland Paris this year. So obviously it's clear, so I won't have anything super important in it, but I'm hoping to use this for a bound. It has a Carl makeup bag type thing and it also has a grape soda cosmetic mirror which will come in really handy. Next is one of my favourite bags ever. This is my Disney x Cath Kidston 101 Dalmatians bag. It cost quite a lot of money. I remember that it cost £95 because I was thinking I didn't want to spend £95 on a bag, but it has proved so useful. It is a perfect size, it is black and white so it matches everything I wear. It has a pocket on the outside which I usually put my phone in, even though I know that's not safe. And it's got just enough space in there to fit my phone, purse and keys, which is all I need a bag for really. I have to say that is my favourite Cath Kidston bag that I own. Another Cath Kidston bag I bought mainly because I needed a handbag to wear with navy clothes, so I opted for the Alice in Wonderland satchel bag. I love the colours, it goes really well with my navy clothes and denim, and I just think it's a beautiful print. There isn't an awful lot of space in there, but it holds my essentials, so I don't mind. The bag I've had for the longest time, and I still get compliments on it today, is my Tsum Tsum bag from the Disney store. It's got a little Minnie Mouse coin purse on it, and my mum had my name embroidered on it. This is definitely going with me to Tokyo. I remember getting this bag in the Shop Disney sale because it's actually intended as a kid's bag, but it is the Moana Animators bag. It doesn't hold a lot because it is intended for a child. I took it to Cornwall with me last year for some photos, and I managed to get my phone and my purse in there, and I didn't have my car keys on me anyway, so it was perfect for what I needed, and it's so cute. It's such a lovely shade of lilac. I will openly admit I never ever use this bag, but you'll understand when you see the size. It is this Minnie Mouse handbag. I think that's the front actually. I got it from Primark a few years ago and I thought it was really cute, but it doesn't even fit my purse in it. Obviously it wouldn't fit my phone in it, but my purse doesn't fit in either, so I will probably get rid of this bag at some point, so if you're interested, drop it in the comments. Again, this isn't a very practical bag, but I just love it. It is this Avengers bag. I believe it was from the MXYZ collection that the Disney store did. I loved all the characters on it. I thought it would be really cool to take to Disneyland Paris once the Marvel area opens, but it doesn't actually hold a lot. My phone and my purse, it's a bit of a squeeze. I remember last time I used it, I literally just put my debit card in there and it was so unsafe, but I will probably take this to Disneyland Paris at some point. I have had this handbag for years and you can tell by the state of it. It is this Walt Disney World bag. So I got this in 2015, so it is coming up to 4 years old now. It's got my very first Twinkle Sprinkles badge on it. I'm not Lizzie in Disneyland on my Instagram anymore, so I've got a new badge. So I've just kept it on here. It's got a lot of pockets, but unfortunately the leather is ripping because I use it too much. A bag I bought on our last trip to Disneyland with birthday money from my Auntie Vicky was this gorgeous Haunted Mansion bag. I love this bag. It comes with handles that you can attach, but the day I used it, it started to rip the leather around here because the bag was just too heavy. I put too much in it, but I love this bag and I use it on the most special of occasions. Another Cath Kidston I own but don't use that often is the Peter Pan tote bag. I'm not a fan of tote bags, but I really loved this print, so I just had to get something in this print. But unfortunately it is just too big. I don't use it that much. I would have preferred something in that 101 Dalmatians size in this print, but they didn't do anything like that. But I do really adore this print. My final Danielle Nicole bag is this gorgeous Rapunzel bag. It does light up, but I have quite a bit of trouble with mine. I believe I bought it right before we went to Disneyland Paris as I was doing a Rapunzel bound, and I also took it to Disneyland with me last year. I'm not sure whether it will come on any of our trips this year, but we'll see. I don't like how it started to get dented from being in suitcases. I haven't been doing this in any particular order, but I've suddenly decided to get all of the handbags out the way. So my absolute favourite handbag is from Loungefly. I've had it about 5 years now because I made a Hot Topic online purchase only the once because of how much it costs to ship it to the UK, but it is this gorgeous Minnie Mouse bag. Again, it matches my car, so I'm using it a lot more now, and it is just the perfect size. It fits so much in it and I love it to pieces. Now I'm going to move on to weekend bags and then I'll show you the rest of my backpacks. So I've probably had this one the longest. It is from Primark and it is a Mickey and Minnie print. I don't use this anymore because I don't go for weekends away or anything. I work weekends, but they are a really good size and they're helpful if you're just going somewhere overnight as well. Another Primark weekend bag I have is this Minnie Mouse one. I use this a lot more now because again it matches my car, but I only really use it to take things to and from my boyfriend's house. When I go over for an evening, I put games in there and usually a change of clothes because I always end up driving home in my pyjamas. It's such a weird thing because if I get pulled over, I'm in my pyjamas, but I'm hoping I never get pulled over, so I use this bag a lot. And the final weekend bag is a Cath Kidston one, and it is this gorgeous Mickey and Minnie in London print. I'm hoping to use this when I go down to London this year, but I'm only going for a few hours, so I think it might be too big a bag, unfortunately. I just think it would be really cute to take it to London, take some pictures of it in London, and also bring back all my purchases in one bag instead of having a load of carrier bags on the train. One more thing I own from the Disney Store MXYZ range is this gorgeous Mickey Mouse bum bag. It does say Elizabeth, not Lizzie, but it came in so useful on my Disneyland trip last year. You just have it round your waist, you put in your phone and your purse and everything else that you would rather see in front of you rather than having in a backpack. And it was so helpful, and it's definitely coming on my Disney trips this year. And finally, we're moving on to backpacks. There is one backpack that for sure I can't find because my dad's borrowing it. It was the 50th anniversary Disneyland backpack, and usually I don't let him use it, but he used it on our trip to Disneyland last year, and I don't know where I put it when we got back. So I will eventually do an update on this bag collection because I really want a Dooney and Book when we go to Disneyland again. I don't know whether I'll be able to afford it, but I'm sure I will come back with some bags so I can update this collection. So the first bag is actually a children's bag, and it is the Cath Kidston Minnie Mouse backpack. I really like this as her flower is Velcro and it sort of keeps that pocket safe. You would hear someone take that Velcro off if they were going into your backpack. This isn't part of the bag, this was from Wilko's. But it's a really good size. The only problem is the straps aren't big enough for me to have both straps on, so I just have to leisurely hang it over one shoulder when I'm using it. But it is really cute, and the kids bags are far more affordable than the adults bags. So if you want a Cath Kidston bag and you're not bothered about it fitting you properly, I would highly recommend a kids backpack. Now I'm going to show you the evolution of my Mickey ear backpacks. So this was the very first one I ever bought from Primark. As you can see, it's a bit worse for wear, and probably after I film this I may get rid of it. It may be time to say goodbye. They have served me so well. As you can see, his ear is ripping off. I've took it on at least 2 Disney trips, and they're such a cute bag. If you go to a country where they don't have Primark, they're always really amazed by these bags. But obviously in Paris they do have a Primark, so they're not that bothered by these bags. But because this one is so damaged, I had to upgrade it, and I upgraded it to this one. Again, this is Primark, but I preferred that the front pocket was locked. I accessorised it with a Typo keyring, and apart from the lock at the front, the bag is exactly the same, and this one is the new one I take on holiday with me. However, it isn't the one I use for work. The one I use for work is from Typo. It's a little bit smaller and it's a little more durable as the ears are stitched on so they won't rip off. It has a pocket at the front which I use for medication. I accessorised it with a Primark Mickey 90 button, and it is great for holding my lunch. It is really heavy right now because I haven't taken everything out of it from work last night, but there it is. Most of these backpacks are purely for Disney trips, and some I use more than others. For example, this one I used for quite a few years, but the leather broke off this one, so I had to put a pom-pom on. I would actually prefer to put this pom-pom on something else, so if I do get rid of this bag I will repurpose this pom-pom, but this was a Primark backpack. Then you've got the Nightmare Before Christmas backpack. I I have a vintage Disneyland Paris keyring on it, and I love it. I got it on one of our Halloween trips. I believe I've had this since 2009. I absolutely love this style of backpack. I tend to give it to my dad as he needs a more manly backpack, but he does have an Avengers one now which he will use next time. But this was from a shop in Frontierland in Disneyland Paris. Another backpack I got from Disneyland Paris is this gorgeous Main Street one. I've got a little Groot on the front pocket and a Minnie Mouse on the big pocket. I really love the design. It's got some mesh to put a water bottle there, and it is really big. It's even got a phone pocket here, but I'm not sure whether my phone fits in. I've never risked it, to be honest. But I love this bag, and I do believe that Disneyland Paris do the best bags. Then I've got an Animator's backpack. This one actually belongs to my mum, but I borrowed it last time I went to Legoland because it is a really good size and it's really cute. Then I've got a Vans backpack. I opted for the Princess one, although there are loads that I did want. I love this bag. I haven't used it even half as much as I should, so this might be coming on some of my Disney trips this year. Then another backpack that I got from Disneyland last year was this Kingdom of Cute backpack. I love the design of this backpack. I love how they've got snacks and attractions and merchandise incorporated into this bag, and it was such a wonderful collection. This one you will have seen if you saw my 2018 favourites video, and it is the Buzz Lightyear Hype backpack. I really wanted this and it kept selling out, so as soon as it arrived on the Shop Disney website I had to have it. It is so handy. I take it to my boyfriend's house every week because I really love that you can see my teddies through the window. I would quite like Joe to use this on our Disney trips this year. I've saved my favourite for last, and that is my Loungefly Sully backpack. I haven't used it yet. Everything is still on it because I'm scared of damaging it before our Disney trips. This is for sure going to Tokyo, but I'm not sure whether I'll take it to Paris. I love it to pieces. I can't wait to use it and get pictures with it, and even though it cost a lot of money, it was worth every penny. So that was my bag collection. I didn't realise until I had to lay them all out for this video just how many I had, and as I've mentioned, there's a few that I may get rid of. I will definitely update this video towards the end of the year because I do plan on buying more bags this year. Please make sure you go and watch Hannah's video. I'm going to leave the link in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know which bag was your favourite. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you can click this button here to subscribe, and there's also going to be some suggested videos to the side of me as well. Have a magical day, and I will see you on Friday for another video. Bye!